Morning, everyone. Picture this. You are a young woman. You wake up, you can't remember what happened, but you know something is wrong. So you go to the emergency department and do the hardest thing that you've ever done. You report it. A sample is taken, you wait. And then you're told, we couldn't find anything. Not because nothing happened, but because the drug used to harm you had already disappeared from your body. And the window to prove it had quietly closed. But she's not alone. Globally, drug-facilitated sexual harm affects millions of victims every year. And most never receive a test in time to prove their case. GHB, gamma-hydroxybutyrate acid, is one of its most dangerous weapons. It is colorless, odorless, tasteless. It acts within minutes, it leaves your body within hours, leaving almost no trace. Lab tests take days. Rapid tests exist, but none is accurate enough to hold up in court as evidence. And that gap means perpetrators walk free. So my project is developing a paper-based biosensor for GHB detection. Think of a COVID test, but for GHB. No lab, no wait, no doubt. Oh my God. Now, approaches like this exist in science, but nobody has applied them to GHB, and that is not an oversight. GHB is a challenging molecule to detect. It is structurally small, it naturally occurs in your body, and leaves within hours. So we are using engineered molecules that bind to GHB, paired with an amplification strategy to make it detectable on a paper chip at forensic-grade sensitivity. And that is the breakthrough. But the real breakthrough is not technical. It is the individual who can test their drink before it's too late. It is the survivor who walks into court with evidence. It is the perpetrator who now knows that this drug can be detected anywhere rapidly. When drug detection becomes possible everywhere, the drug loses its power as a weapon. And that goes beyond justice. That is prevention. So I am breaking the wall of undetectable drug harm. Thank you.
Fantastic start. Any questions from the jury?
Sure, I can kick off. It sounds like great technology and wonderful. How long a duration is it before the drug leaves your body? How much time would you have to do this?
It is quite short, so the detection window is quite short. It leaves your body within 4 hours, almost
4
less
hours.
than 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Close. And you think that's enough?
It will provide. So we are aiming for harm reduction,
Cool.
as well as so that victims, if it's too late, victims can do something about collecting evidence. Because right now the gap is the invisibility is the crisis.
Sure. Cool. Thank you.
This is largely just to clarify a similar question. So you, through prevention, you mean you'd want to be testing the drink
Yes.
before anything even happens.
Yes.
And I'd imagine if you're in the bar and you had a little piece of paper and you could just stick it into the drink,
Yep.
that's how it
the
would
idea.
work?
Yep.
So you could basically avoid, you could show
Yes,
that the drink's
you
been...
could, but most of the time, victims know their, they know the person. Normally, you're out with friends or someone known, and sometimes drink spiking can be done by someone you know. So you might not even test your drink in such a scenario. But yeah, that's really the idea, to prevent harm, to reduce harm. If you can, you can test your drink before it's too late.
Thank you.